Good morning. I would like to read Ecclesiastes 3 1 through 8. It's about everything has its time. So let's start at verse 1. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to gain and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sue. So maybe a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to read from verse 9 through 15. And it's called the God given task. What profit has the worker from that in which he labors? I have seen the God given task with which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity in their hearts, except no one can find out the work that God does from beginning to end. It says no one can find out the work that God does from beginning to end. I know that nothing is better for them than to rejoice and to do good in their lives, and also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God, his labor. From what I've read, he's the one who gives us what to do. And I know that whatever God does, it shall be forever. hmm Whatever we do, it gets smashed, broken, cut, or emptied. Maybe there's more words for that, but I know that whatever God does, it shall be forever. Nothing can be added to it, and nothing taken from it. God does it, that men shall fear before him. That which is has already been, and what is to be has already been. And God requires an account of what is past. So for this one, I'm going to go to Tools, and I'm going to go to Cross References, just to see what he says about this one verse, This one verse was found in one of the other cross references that I was doing for this book, but it was chapter 1. Yeah. Um, and yeah, that verse was given to me as a reference. So it just gives me the same one. The chapter 1, 9, and 10. What does this mean? Okay, so it's the same thing that I read before. Okay, so that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I pray that you guys get healed and transform and do what the Lord wants us to do. And remember, there's time for everything. Everything that we do, there's a season for it, there's a time for it. So do not rush the process. I know some people like to rush it, but yeah, it's whatever the Lord tells us to do. And we have to be very careful to listen to His words, His prompting. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.